Well, hi and welcome. Do you know, have you heard the saying that something good happens to those who wait? Well, I think something good has happened in Lightroom because we've been waiting a long time for it. And now we've got the new Generative Remove, which is pretty alarmingly brilliant. Now, Generative Remove is an option in the Remove tool in Lightroom that uses Adobe Firefly generative AI technology to remove large unwanted objects and distractions. Example might be the odd tourists that get in the way, trash cans, road signs. Generative Remove, it works on both raw and non-raw photos. Now, it also requires a stable internet connection. Because it's actually uploading something, that it's uploading the details to the Adobe servers where it gets processed and then it gets passed back to your computer. So its speed can depend on quite a lot of things, and one of them is the speed of your internet connection. Now, the tool itself it's an addition. Here we've got the tool that it used to be. It used to be content aware. And it's in the tool options bar at the top here, the local tool options, and it's now been renamed Remove, and it's got the same Q as its keyboard shortcut. So if I just press the Q key, it will open and close the Remove tool. Now here you can see that we've got three options. 1 and 2, which is the clone tool and the healing tool, I'm not going to go into. They've been there since day one. This is the new one, the remove tool. And what it's got is two options. We've got the generative AI and we've got object aware as an option. And this is intelligently detecting objects for removal. Now, you don't have to use generative AI. If you leave these two off, then basically you're going old school. You're going to how it used to work. And if we look at this, it's a brush. So if we say we want to get rid of these distractions here, we can go around, come back, fill it all in. And then when we let go, what happens is it's not done a marvellous job, but this is done on the image itself. It doesn't include anything going up to the Adobe server, and it's finding pixels and bringing pixels, creating new pixels from the image itself. And obviously it hasn't done a particularly marvellous job. Right, let's get rid of that. So let's try generative AI. Okay, if we click to switch that on, so we're now using an internet connection up to the cloud, up to the Adobe servers. And again, we can change the size of the brush, make it bigger or smaller, and the opacity. We've got a tool overlay option where basically anything that we do where we have an overlay, it will appear, and sometimes they can really get in your face, they can annoy you. So when I move my mouse away from the image, they'll disappear, and when I move it back, they'll come back again, so I'll be able to see where I've been working. Okay, we've got a visualize spots option, which basically goes to black and white, and it allows you to really home in on areas that are pretty plain, which under normal circumstances in colour you might not be able to see something that is there, like sensor spots. They may be faint, but there. But if you drag this right to one side, you'll be able to see things which are probably not visible to the naked eye on the colour image. But let's put that back and turn that back off again. Right, so let's try generative AI now. So I'm going to click and drag over this lot, include a little bit extra so it gives it a little bit of a feel for what it's filling in with as well. And basically if you stop, then what will happen is you'll get the mask refinement will appear. And this is the red overlay. You can change the colour of the overlay if you like to what colour, because if you've got a red background you're probably going to struggle to see a red overlay. And we've got add and we've got subtract from selection. So I've got a little bit missing in the middle, so I'm just going to make sure that I'm in add to selection, and I'm just going to paint over it. If I've got too much, I could go and subtract from the selection, but in this case I want it all filling in, so I'm just going to add to the selection. And now I've got my area that I want to send up to the cloud and tell the Adobe server, fill this in for me. And what I'm going to do with that is click apply. And there it goes. There are some interesting tool tips on here, so it's worth having a look at them. Wow. Well, that's all I can say. Yeah, it's a little bit wow. It really is that. It's matched everything up. Absolutely lovely. Right, okay. Let's have a look at this area here. We've got a little bit. I'd like that to be all filled in with these briquettes. So again, I'm going to just go around it, leave a little bit round the outside. It automatically fills that in. Click apply and just wait for the magic to happen. Like I say, I'll leave this on in real time just to give you an idea of how long it will take. And that's pretty good as well. There's some little distractions here, so I'm going to get rid of them. Just surround them all and then click apply. And that's pretty good as well. Right, okay. So next I want to, let's say, get rid of this car, which, you know, used to be quite a bit of a problem to get rid of such a big object. So first, I'm already in generative AI, so that's good. But I'm going to switch on as well object aware. And what this is going to do is, so long as I don't go too far outside, it's going to find the main object in the area that I designate. So we'll just take this shadow in as well, and we'll go around the car back to here, just fill in that bit in the middle again, and then let go. And it automatically finds the car, and again brings me my mask refinement where I've got add or subtract. Don't really think I need to do any of that, and then I'll click apply again. Oh wow, I think that is pretty good. Okay, we've got a little bit of an issue. We've also, if you look now, we have variations. We've got 3 different variations that Adobe servers sent for us. That's number 1. Let's try number 2. Oh, I think that's a bit better. And let's try number 3. Oh, you see, yeah, no, I don't think that was the one we're going to use. I don't know why it's done that, but it does a lot. So we'll go back to number 2. I like that one the best. And then I'll turn off object aware, and it's still left a little bit of this shadow, or it could be just an oil stain, I suppose. But let's give it a go, see if we can get rid of it. Don't need to add, and we'll just click apply. That's pretty good, and that's a bit of a smudge. That I think I'll leave that. And then one of the little tool tips was for smaller parts. So this, rather than wait for the generative AI to do it, turn that off and just try it. Well, that didn't work very well, did it? Let's go edit and undo, and I'll do a smaller brush, and you see if we can line that up better. That's a bit better. Right, now that's looking better. So we've still got some people to get rid of, so let's try, well, we'll just try it as it is, just as at the moment. So I'll try and get rid of this person. That's not bad. We'll try and get rid of this guy. That's not bad. Let's get rid of him. I don't think that's... Oh, we've got somebody here. So let's see if it'll just get rid of her. I think that's pretty good. You see the effect of that auto. When I move on to the image, you get all these little doohickeys. These are telling you where the actual edits are that you've done. But if they're all over the place and they're getting in your face, you can move it out and you get a nice clean look at what you've done. So I think that is pretty cool. And now if we just do a before and after, you see that's a before and after. That's before and after. I think that's pretty cool. In fact, I think it's better than pretty cool. I think it's pretty good. Well, that's it for the wonders of the new Generative Remove tool. I do hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment. It all helps in helping me reach more users of Photoshop and Lightroom. And if you get a minute, please click that subscribe button so you never miss a future video. Okay, that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.